Everyone, I decided to do my very first video review on this product that I got from Straightfix, simply because when I was looking to purchase this product, I was looking for a lot of people who had used the product just because I have curly hair and I don't know if it's going to work, and I found it really difficult because there's so many different types of products out there that look the exact same as this. So I thought I would just let you know that I got it from Straightfix, and I'm going to try it out on curly hair and we'll see how it goes. So I've turned it on, and I've turned it on to the highest setting, so there's little power button and up down arrows here, so it's on the highest setting and it's heating up right now. You can also press the power button down once to lock it so that when you're using the product your fingers don't press the buttons and lower the temperature by accident. So while it's heating up, I'm just going to get my hairbrush here, because ideally you want to comb out your hair so that there's no knots in it. And so I washed my hair this morning and it's completely dry, and you can see what a scene it is right now. And I'm really hoping that this works, because if it does, it will be amazing and it will dramatically reduce the time it takes for me to straighten my hair. So let's start with the back. I'm just going to take this portion here and tie up the rest, and we will comb it out while this thing heats up. Let's see now. Alright, it's still at 156. It's getting kind of hot, so I'm going to try it. So it says for you to use, I guess, smaller patches, and I'm going to stretch it out, so when I'm holding it, I'm actually pulling it as well. And you're supposed to go very slow, and it's just like using a hairbrush. So let's see what happens. Going as slow as possible. All right, maybe a little bit more. Okay, it seems to be straightening. This is a good sign. It's not as straight as it would if you're using like a flat iron, but again, for hair like mine, even if I can just, because with this flat iron it's really hard to get to your roots, and my roots are very curly, so this would actually help, because then all I would really have to do is just go over it with a flat iron. This one's not working too well because it's a really awkward position, so let's try it this way. Stretch it and go slow. It's pretty decent. So I actually paid, it's supposed to be like $69.95 or something like that US, so it comes out to about $100 Canadian. And you can get right to, like, you can have it touch your skin. It's not super hot. You still have to be careful because it is hot, but all right. Interesting. I'm gonna try and do some more, and maybe take a bigger portion so it's easier to see. Let's try. That. And just going to comb this part out. Brush it out rather. Okay, let's start. I'm pulling it and taking my time and going slow. Awesome. This is looking much better because I think that the product itself has finally heated up to 180 degrees Celsius, which is what I had set it to. This is great. I'm actually really excited. This is amazing. All I did after I washed my hair is, while it was still wet, before I brushed it out, I put a little bit of argan oil in it while it was still wet, and then I brushed out my hair so that the oil could kind of get into my hair evenly. So just a tad bit, because I've made quite some mistakes with the argan oil where I put on a little bit too much and then my hair just went like extremely greasy. This is amazing. I actually want to say it was worth the money. I was afraid that it wouldn't be worth the money, but this is freaking great. Just be careful not to get your hands too close to the brush bristles part because it is extremely hot. And make sure your hair is completely dry, otherwise you'll get that burning, fizzy sound. Oh God, this is great, look at it. Just taking like smaller areas so that I can get to the roots. That's usually my problem. Okay, let's just start with this side because it's getting a little complicated to get to the other side. Oh, cord seems to be stuck. There we go. Sometimes, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the steam. Nice. Oh, it's hot. My hair is hot. These little portions here that aren't as straight as I would like them to be. But whatever, you can't have it all, can you? Okay, let's try this one. I'm just looking up because my mirror is there. I'm sure I'll probably figure out better techniques on how to use this, but because it's my first time, I'm just kind of using it like I would normally a hairbrush, because that's what they say, right? That's sort of like a hairbrush. So the actual brush is a lot heavier than a normal hairbrush. So when I just picked up my hairbrush right now, it felt like a feather. This is great because I'm a mom of an almost 2-year-old, and since I had my baby, I've really not had the time or the energy to straighten my hair as often as I would like. I used to straighten it all the time before, because when I usually straighten my hair, it's like a, I would say like a 2 or 3 part process. So I have this like round brush slash blow dryer combo because I don't have the hand-eye coordination to use a round brush and blow dryer at the same time. So I used to use that to just kind of say half-ass straighten my hair, and then I would go over it with a flat iron, but that would take me like almost an hour. So this is great. You could even like wash your hair the night before to save on time so it's dry by the morning, and then all you'd have to do is just brush it out essentially. There we go. And again, don't forget to just pull your hair tight with this hand here, so that it's stretched out and it helps. Okay. We've got a little portion left. I think I got it all. I was really skeptical about these things, you know, because usually they always advertise about how simple it is, and they have these perfect models who probably had their hair flat ironed for the commercial, so you really can't trust advertising. I mean, like I said, this isn't like as flat. I don't know if you can see, it's not as flat as I would hope, but like I said, it's pretty freaking straight. So you can see it's pretty freaking straight, but it doesn't, I don't know if you can use this to like curl the ends or anything like that, but it would just be a matter of kind of going over with your flat iron, depending on how flat you want it. I think this might just work for me. I might even have to avoid a flat iron because it will give it a bit of volume. Ouch, it just touched my ear. It's pretty hot. Avoid the ears, people, avoid the ears. Amazing. Okay, so this is what it looks like now, and then I'm going to take, this is the part that gets really complicated for me because if I don't do it like this, it turns out really wonky. Okay, let's try that. And take that piece there, and we'll just brush it out. There we go. And I'm still gonna take this in half just because I want it to work. There we go. I'm trying to get a grip on this thing. Oh, nice. So let's do the other bit now. And usually when I do this part with the flat iron, I go like this, I can still feel bumps, you know. Just a second. Sorry about that, I'm a little bit under the weather. Just had to wipe my nose. All right, take this portion here. And because my hair is curly, I can't really use, I don't know, I just like to use my hands. I don't like to make it too complicated by using combs and all that jazz to separate and rack my freaking brain trying to get it perfect. Because I know most of us just want to get it done quickly. And it's possible. All right, let's go. And I'm trying to do it up because I also want it to have a little bit of volume instead of making it completely flat, because usually my hair, even though it's curly, and when it's curly it has a lot of volume, when I straighten it, it looks really flat, and a lot of times I end up having to tease it to give it a bit of volume around this area here. So, and look, when I go like this, there are no bumps. This is amazing. Okay, now I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this part. Yeah, I'll just do it like this. Just following how my hair would naturally fall. I'm sure I'm going to get better at this and a little bit faster. Right now I'm just doing it super slow, just for demonstration purposes, and because I don't want to go over it like 100 billion times and then think that it's not working the way it's supposed to. It does tell you to go slow, so you're basically going at the same speed as you would if you were flat ironing your hair. Okay. Push that aside. Pull that out. I have some tangles in it. Alright, and here we go. We are almost done. See it? It's over here. This is so great, guys. I'm so happy with this right now. So happy with it right now. Even with a flat iron, like when I used to use a flat iron, my hand would start cramping eventually because you're clamping so tight, and like it'll just start clamping. I'm just gonna go over some of these ends here. Make sure I don't do it like that, because it is still a heated product and it's still pretty hot. think I may have to do just the, actually, I don't know, I have to decide. So I'm still deciding whether I would like to do the ends with a flat iron or not. I think this should be like pretty good just for everyday kind of deal. I mean, I don't have to go anywhere today, so I don't really need it to look absolutely perfect. There are no bumps. That's the best part. So here's what the back looks like. Hopefully it looks better than I think. And then here's what the front looks like. So there's no bumps. And I hope you can't see my grays. I haven't dyed my hair in a long time. Oh. So there you have it. I think I did a pretty fantastic job considering what my hair looked like before. I did a fabulous job. And I certainly would recommend this product for anyone who is looking to drastically reduce the time it takes to flat iron curly hair. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if it was lengthy and I'm sorry if it was chatty, but I hope this helped. Bye.